Discovery should be provided.
Don't play word games with me.
I'm not playing.
Mr. Allen, not play word games with me. You're playing with the wrong judge.
I'm not trying.
I'm giving you your warning.
I would like to first have a jurisdiction hearing.
So what we will do is you will put all of your jurisdictional arguments in writing because you're wrong. So we might as well get it in writing that you're wrong.
This court hearing gets intense as a self-proclaimed sovereign citizen tries to challenge a judge and test his patience. And let's just say, it doesn't go well for him. If you've never heard of the term sovereign citizen, it's basically someone who believes they don't have to follow regular laws or that courts have no power over them. It's an unusual idea, and when they bring it into a courtroom, things usually go sideways fast. This hearing is full of tense moments and unexpected exchanges that will definitely keep you watching until the end. Grab a seat, stay tuned, and let me know what you think about how it all unfolded. And if you enjoy videos like this one, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more courtroom moments like this. Let's jump right in.
Yes, Judge. I reached out to Mr. Day to try to help pre-try this case.
It's going to be a Bellinger's thing?
I think so, Judge.
Okay, go for it.
My understanding is that he had another counsel that he's going to have, I believe, on his file. And I wish him good luck if that's the case, but I don't see another attorney here. So I don't know what's going on, Your Honor.
No.
Mr. Day?
I'm defending myself. I told him that I would notify the court that I relieved him of any implied obligations to this case.
So you're going to represent yourself?
I'm defending myself, correct.
Okay, then you need to be here. Now,
here's where things start going downhill for him. He told the court he'd arrive at 3:30, but he actually showed up at 3 o'clock. The judge immediately noticed the inconsistency, and it was clear this wasn't going to end in his favor. The truth is, being dishonest in a courtroom is a serious mistake. It's considered contempt, and it can have real consequences. Lying to the court wastes time, damages credibility, and shows a lack of respect for the legal process. As you'll see, the judge doesn't take this lightly and calls him out right away. What do you think? Was his approach careless or just poorly thought out? Personally, I think it's never a good idea to mislead the court, no matter what your strategy might be.
Represent yourself on this matter?
Yes.
All right. You understand at your arraignment you were given the charges that were have been filed against you?
I was given a charge. So if there were any additional, I was not given those charges. The only charge I got was a fleeing and eluding.
Fleeing and eluding third degree.
Third degree, correct. And if anything else was tallied onto that, I was not told.
I have one charge.
Okay.
That is a felony punishable by up to 5 years incarceration and $1,000 fine plus court costs. The Secretary of State would be required upon your conviction to suspend your license for a period of 1 year. You understand that, sir?
First, I wanted like an oral motion for dismissal based on the fact of the lack of probable cause and also the lack of a personal and subject matter jurisdiction based on the fact that this is a trust matter from the name to the private conveyance that was stolen by the third party, Wall Street Towing, and impounded on the colorful law actions of Officer Trowbridge of the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Department. Also, I have not been able to, as of Constitution Amendment 6, being able to face my accuser, with the state of Michigan being a fictitious entity and there's no injured party, there's no crime that has been committed. And again, to the probable cause of the initial stop and the arrest cannot be proven. There was no probable cause for the arrest or stop. There was no warrant on hand for the arresting officer to conduct an arrest. And even more so, again, as I stated, this is trust property, so this court doesn't have jurisdiction to adjudicate over the form.
At this point, I'm trying to understand what's going through this man's mind. First, he's not truthful about his arrival time. Then he walks into the courtroom claiming the judge has no authority over him. He insists the case should be dismissed because there's no injured party. But here's the thing. Courts handle all kinds of cases, not just those involving personal injury. In certain situations, especially ones involving things like fleeing or resisting, that argument just doesn't apply. It's clear he doesn't really understand how the legal system works, and instead of helping his situation, his statements only make it worse. Watching this unfold, you can't help but wonder why he didn't just prepare properly or get legal advice beforehand. Let's continue and see what happens next.
Mature, and therefore your motion is denied. Anything else?
Well, lastly, I want to also put on the record, I wasn't able to provide all my exhibits based on, as I told you, I was
You weren't able to do what?
provide my exhibits
To whom?
to the court to help for my defense, the evidences.
You haven't had a hearing yet.
I comprehend it. I'm just saying that I usually have my documents precede me before any hearings take place, and I wasn't able to because I was under the weather. That was my point. So they will be here, if not by the end of the day in the drop-off box, and you'll have more tomorrow. But you all will be served with the proper documents, and the taxes as well will be filed on the case.
Okay. Anything else?
No, not this time.
All right. So how would you like to proceed next on this?
I'm entering a plea of demurrer.
Is anyone else starting to feel a little sorry for him? Because honestly, it's tough to watch. Judge Simpson has clearly had enough of these sovereign citizen arguments, and this man is completely out of his depth. He's trying to argue points that don't even apply to his situation, as if he's at a different type of hearing altogether. The judge, meanwhile, is staying patient but firm, try to keep the process on track. It's painful to see someone so unprepared when free legal help is available. Instead of taking that help, he's standing alone, trying to outsmart a judge who's heard it all before. What do you think? Should he have just gotten a lawyer and save himself the embarrassment? Let's head back to the hearing and see what unfolds next.
Plea of demurrer. I'm not sure when that took place other than right now.
That took place on the arraignment on the complaint, sir.
I never pleaded demurrer. There was
You stood mute, you stood demure. You don't even know what that means. You're just using words and have no concept
No.
as to what they mean.
demurrer and mute are two separate things, but that's neither here nor
No, they're not. You have no legal degree. They are not,
no need to.
they are not,
I'm not here.
they are virtually the same thing. So where do you wish to proceed now?
As I stated, my
Do
motion,
you wish this set for preliminary examination? Your motions have been
I
denied.
wish for the prosecution to provide the evidence that any of this needs.
You don't have discovery on this case. Is that what you're asking?
I'm not asking for discovery whatsoever.
So what are you asking for?
I stated that the prosecution needs to prove that a crime was committed, and they also need to show and prove that there is an injured party for the crime to have even been committed.
As I've indicated, you will have that hearing. Do you wish to have discovery?
Discovery should be provided regardless. There's no wish about
Do
it.
you wish to have
Discovery should be
discovery?
provided.
Don't play word games with me.
I'm not playing.
Mr. Allen,
Discovery,
not play word games with me. You're playing with the wrong judge. You can smile and smirk all you want.
I'm not trying.
I'm giving you your warning. I will ask you again. Do you wish to have discovery provided to you?
Yes.
Sir, did you wish to then have another PCC, or did you wish to proceed immediately to preliminary examination?
I would like to first have a jurisdiction hearing,
What kind of jurisdiction here?
personal and subject matter.
Okay.
Now, Here's where it gets even more confusing. He starts asking for a jurisdiction hearing. For anyone unfamiliar, that's when someone questions whether the court even has the authority to hear their case. But here's the catch. That kind of argument usually happens right at the start of the case, not after things are already underway. Once you're in the courtroom, the judge already has jurisdiction. That's how it works. So watching him demand this hearing at this point doesn't really make sense. It's like trying to hit rewind when the movie's almost over. You can tell he's repeating something he probably read online without fully understanding it. What do you think? Is he genuinely confused or just pretending not to understand how it all works? Share your thoughts in the comments as we get back to the session.
The jurisdiction.
But I have nothing to set a hearing on. You have not filed anything regarding jurisdiction.
Okay, so for right now, as of this moment, PCC is fine, and then I will file the proper documents for the jurisdictional hearing. Gotcha.
So I'll adjourn the probable cause conference in this case. April 25th, 2024 at 3 p.m.
Is it possible to get another week for
in person.
to provide to accumulate my documents for my defense?
Is there what?
Is it possible to have that extended out another week so that I can provide my?
I'm going to set it 25th.
I mean, I was on the call. I've heard you give multiple counsels extended times. So what is the bias?
I have no bias against you, sir.
Well, I'm simply asking for
I'm
a reasonable.
setting the date
So,
of 2 weeks out. You can have your motion together, file your motion. I will be able to address your motion at that time so that we can get this headed to a PC, to a preliminary examination.
just for the record, I'll put it on the record that I object. But under threat, duress, or coercion, again,
Your objection is noted.
right, and under threat and duress and coercion, I'll be here.
Is there anything else?
Well, I said what I need to say.
Anything else from the people?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Bond will continue.
Am I waiting for paperwork or get it from the front?
Pardon?
Am I waiting for paperwork regarding the next?
No, you may leave.
Oh, is it?
Even though this man clearly follows a sovereign citizen mindset, I have to wonder, do you think Judge Simpson was being too harsh or just doing his job? Personally, I think the judge handled it just right. The man came into court acting like it was some sort of debate, but the judge reminded him that real life doesn't work that way. Maybe now he'll realize that showing up prepared and getting proper legal help is the smarter path. What's concerning is how common this sovereign citizen movement has become. More and more people are being misled by misinformation online, convincing themselves that they can bypass laws or ignore the court's authority. It's a growing issue that wastes time, resources, and taxpayer money. At the end of the day, the courtroom deserves respect, and cases should be handled with honesty and responsibility. What's your take? Was the judge fair, or did he go too far? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoy discussions like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and take care until next time.